leave the well-paved road and look back across the grassy fields. You have somehow replaced a plane that was here before. Night falls. You should find somewhere safe to sleep. Keep going through the night, you'll be weaker for it, especially after so long walking on an empty belly. Oh, it's not going to prompt me to eat anymore. You stand at its base. Look up at the tower. Sides are too smooth to be natural, yet there are no stones or brickwork. It's a gigantic game piece carved from a single block of stone. You can make out little more about the tower in the dark. Shaggy gripweed deep into the cracks between the stones. Thought it was made out of a single piece of stone. It's probably secure enough to climb. Climb up. Million tiny cracks in the stone. Okay. Interesting. Oh, up we go. Plenty of footholds, and the ascent is easy enough. Soon you're hauling yourself up over the battlements at the top of the tower. The top is not empty. Indeed, there is barely a room to stand, and most of the floor space is taken up by a large brass contraption that has been built into the middle of the roof. Look at the contraption on the tower. It's a telescope. This tower is clearly built to house the brass contraption in the center of the turret. Look over it with curious interest. A large brass cylinder. It is set into a bearing on the center of the tower and protrudes a short way over the battlement. It's rather like one of the chief mage's telescopes, but why would anyone set such a complex device out here in the wastes? Look through it. But you cannot. There's no eyepiece. The end disappears unbroken into the brass mounting of the device. The bearing underneath the cylinder looks as though it might allow the contraption to move. Furthermore, set into the central dome is an impressive-looking blue crystal. Look at the blue crystal. Pulses with an interior glow, as though something lived inside. Move the cylinder. Cast a spell? What spell can I cast? Off. Neither of those are useful. I don't think I'm in danger. Don't think that's an issue. Why is this D here if I can't use it? Take the crystal? Touch the crystal as though your fingers brush against the glass. Something happens. You feel yourself whipped up into the air as though catapulted. Feel dizzy for a moment. You stare back down at the entire land of Badubak. Then a moment later you're on your feet, the head reeling. You feel curiously powerful. Well, it healed me. It's flashing brilliantly. There's suddenly a cylinder. Suddenly the cylinder ignites with a thick beam of syrupy light. The beam floods across the landscape, cutting through the mists and warping the view like a heat haze. Adjust the beam. Oh. So there's a farm there. Huh. I can have that bridge intact, or I can have another tower. Can I double awaken? No, it just resets things. Okay, there's nothing special there. That's something, but I don't know what. Oh, that's where she lives. That's the marked cliff. I kind of want to have it angled like this, so I can get at that telescope right there. But I'm not sure I can get across the crevasse. I probably can. I don't know what that is. This is interesting. Let's look at the beam. Careful not to touch the light, you examine the beam. It seems to come into focus a few cubits from the edge of the tower and then floods outward, changing every color in the air as it goes. And you can see the dusty sand beneath the light and grass growing beneath either side. This must be the beacon that Shadrach mentioned. Let's climb back down. Let's see if I can... see if I can cross this. Turn around. You're going to find a small boy holding a black face mask in his hand. He pushes it towards you. Where'd you get that? You dropped it. Thank you. Let's offer him a reward. 3 gold pieces. I'm glad I followed you. I mean, that I was here. Let's talk to him. He is clearly local and likely to know a lot about the area. You can tell me about these towers. The beacons? I'm interested in them before. They seem most powerful. Just magic. The sulky shrug. Where are you from? Car, he replies to your surprise, but I run errands all the way to Tinpang sometimes. How about I cross the lake? Usually get a ride on a fishing boat. If you don't mind dawdling while they catch their fish. Okay, he seems really antsy. I'll let him go. Old groans are so boring. That little punk. Not cool. Unfollowed. Where'd you get that? Thanks. Let's see if he takes my skull cap this time. He did! Does that mean every time he's tapped my shoulder I've lost something? The cloth skull cap is for reading minds. I really don't want to lose that. So I can either lose the face mask or I can lose the skull cap. There's my skull cap, but my face mask is gone. Wonder what I lost the first time. Where did you get that? Do I want to lose the ability to read minds or lose the ability to scare people? Because I can't really... Like, Korga would not approve of me trying to frighten this thief. Because right now I technically don't know he's a thief. Thanks. There you go. And since he's going to be a jerk, I'm going to just talk to him. What do you know of seven serpents? No Shadrach? He's a brute. Doesn't seem like a brute to me. Thieves and villains. I can't imagine why he would think that. Because he's from Kar. That's why he's such a jerk. Why do you have to go? There's gotta be a way to get through this encounter without losing something. Draw my sword! I bet if I let him keep it, he has also taken my skull cap. I'm just going to keep talking to him and see. I hate this kid. If I shine the light down here, he won't be existing. Is there some way to avoid this? Whoa. I don't think there is. What if I just flat out accuse him of being a thief? Okay, if I go this way instead of that way. Peer around the rock. Walk across the grassland. Rocky outcrops break the ground. The trail rises. You're soon walking on bare stone. The dusty winds have been transformed to fields. The grass here is littered with rocks that have tumbled down from the mountain. Okay. A swirling twist of air trapped in an alcove formed by the rock. Talk to the funnel. Toss a stone in the funnel. Analander, I bring a message. Okay.